Alright, so this is day 2 and we're finishing up the installation right here. We got my switch, one switch, and my router and my internet there at the bottom. And we're fixing here the fiber. We're gonna close out our fiber patch panel right there. And from here on, we're gonna start testing out the field switches. As you can see, I have my SFPs. These were our bi-directional SFPs, single mode. So that way we only use a single fiber. All right, more to come. All right, so this is how essentially the rack is gonna look. We're gonna mark the switches here as this being the router. As you can see, this is our main switch to the system, and there it is. So I wanted to show you a quick outside how our access points ended up looking. It's not that clear because it's pretty far away. Let me show you one of the other. Alright, so here's one of the other ones that we ended up doing. As you can see, we also put a name on it. It's our access point right there. And that access point will cover this specific aisle right here. And then the side one. And then we have another one on the other side as well. Right behind me, there is another one right here. So we have every other aisle. We have an access point to cover the entire area. So we're finishing up here this project where we're doing this warehouse, which is pretty big. So let me show you what we did with the access points so that way you guys get an idea in case you have to do the same thing. So I'm gonna do a quick close-up of one of the access points we connected. As you can see, it's all the way there at the ceiling. And the way we designed this is that we're doing an access point every other rack. And how the access points get mounted, we have a multi-strut right there. So that allows us for the access points to be connected. And you can see there, we have the cable on the J-hook going back to the rack. Alright, so here's the rack. I already took some images of what we did over there. And this rack covers our section right here. As you can see, this warehouse is huge. You can see the other end over there. And it's covering part of this section right here. This section we're getting it covered by an access point that's just right there.
This is an image of the racks,
we have another one just skipping
how we connect
one rack going to the other side. We are essentially using a total of 3 racks for this section. Hopefully we'll continue to expand this warehouse.
These are images right here from inside the rack. As you can see, the fiber and our Ethernet connection.
50 or 1/3 of the warehouse. So we'll continue to expand on this. This is, I'm going to call it phase 1 of potentially 3 phases.